The break is presented by Browning Trail Cameras, in association with Banks Outdoors and Browning. Closed captioning is brought to you by Alps Outdoors. The break is also brought to you by Indian Creek Shooting Systems, Browning Ammunition, HHA Sports, and Real Deal G2 Seeds.
I'm Derek Dernberger, host of The Break TV, and welcome to our debut. Everyone that's involved with The Break, we're just regular guys with normal jobs. No one does this for a living.
Thanks for watching The Break. I'm so proud to be here and so proud to be part of The Break team. So thank you guys for joining us.
I put a few early hunts on YouTube, and it wasn't long after that I received an email from a network producer about starting a show and airing on their channel. So here's the hunt that kicked off The Break. I'm Derek Dernberger, host of The Break TV, and welcome to our debut. Well, not really. This is our debut episode on Waypoint TV, but this is actually the first episode of our 9th season on television. Welcome, and thanks for tuning in to the premiere of The Break. Here we go, kicking off another season of The Break. But I figured it would be easy. It's a new beginning for The Break as we kick things off for 2017. The Break is back for Season 5. The Break is back for Season 6. We're kicking off Season 7 of The Break. It is good to be back with you for another season of The Break. Our first 8 seasons were aired on other outdoor networks, but we are excited about the move to Waypoint. Some of you watching may have seen us on those other networks, while many of you are probably new to The Break. So for the new folks, we'll use this debut episode as an introduction to The Break, and we'll also preview some of the things you'll see this season here on Waypoint. First, let's start with our show's name. Why The Break, and what is it all about? For a name that's really simple, good or bad, I actually put a lot of thought into it. Everyone that's involved with The Break, we're just regular guys with normal jobs. No one does this for a living.
Good bow kill. Good mass at the base. 9-pointer. Good early man with the tree talker. I'm winded because I just dragged him out of this ditch to get him up here so I can get a picture of him. But real happy with him. Didn't make the best shot, but we'll take it. So, thanks for watching The Break.
Every break we get from our everyday lives are spent in the outdoors and hunting. We hunt The Break.
To be real honest with you, I don't even know what he is. He hadn't been worked up.
By the way, @Hunt The Break is our handle on the social media platforms if you want to hit us up.
All right, everybody, I got to show you what we're doing here. We're going to sneak in. We got a cart loaded with decoys, ground blind, every little go-go gadget you could possibly imagine, camera equipment, and I think we're gonna be a little wore out. We're going for broke, you know. Go big or go home.
Second youth season here in Missouri. Jeremiah Goldfeld, Mallory Goldfeld. Just trying to do a little doe management. Really busy with work this week. Haven't been able to hunt. It's been very hot anyways, but it is the right time of year. There's a lot of hot does. So anyways, I'm in my same tree stand, 12 foot off the ground, waiting to see if the stupid G4 buck will decide to come in.
After this commercial break, we'll take a look at the hunt that really kicked things off for The Break, and me personally. Well, I'm excited to say that I finally got my hands on the Browning 6.8 Western. This is the X-Bolt Mountain Pro Long Range. I've got my scope mounted, and I've got it pretty close to being fully sighted in. I've ran one box of Browning ammo through it, and we're real close. I just need to do some fine tuning, and I'm gonna take you through the process. But first, let's take a look at some of the features of the X-Bolt Mountain Pro Long Range. The Browning X-Bolt Mountain Pro features a true carbon fiber stock, making it extremely lightweight and rigid. The Cerakote finish on the stainless steel barrel is also on the exterior of the stock for added protection. Other features include a spiral fluted bolt and bolt knob, threaded muzzle with the new Recoil Hog muzzle brake that reduces felt recoil up to 77% depending on the caliber, accent graphics on the carbon fiber stock, and a removable Picatinny accessory rail, just to name a few. That's enough about the features of the X-Bolt Mountain Pro. If you want more information, you can go to browning.com and check it out, but it's time for me to fine-tune this rifle.
For as long as I can remember, the Browning name has meant something to people in the outdoors. So when I went looking for a trail camera that I could depend on, there was only one name that came to mind: Browning Trail Cameras. So if you're looking for a trail camera that's easy to use, is unbelievably reliable, and takes amazing pictures and videos, there's only one brand that I trust: Browning Trail Cameras.
This segment is brought to you by Hunter's Specialties.
Back in 2011, I decided to pick up a camera and video some hunts. It was mainly just for fun, but I definitely enjoyed the challenge of self-videoing. I put a few early hunts on YouTube, and it wasn't long after that I received an email from a network producer about starting a show and airing on their channel. I thought to myself, why not? I told the guy I'd need a year or two to compile some footage, and we'll just see where it goes. So here's the hunt that kicked off the break.
Alright, it's about noon. Just got set up, ready to go. I checked the trail camera that I had up here, and I got another picture of Cactus. He's a pretty cool looking buck. We got some velvet pictures of him. This is the first picture I've got since then, since the summer. And it's a right G2. He's got a couple of stickers growing off of it, and it kind of looks like a cactus. So that's what we started calling him. I got him on a camera on the trail cam, and then I also have a 130-inch 8-point that he looks pretty good. I don't know. We'll see how I feel if he comes by. But we're up here after Cactus, really.
Well, after a few hours on stand, I looked down into the bottom and noticed the top of a small tree swaying back and forth. I looked a little lower and realized it was a buck making a rub. I'm just going to let the next 2.5 minutes play out to give you an idea of some of the challenges of self-videoing and why I love it. After that one grunt, the tree stopped swaying. I caught movement and noticed he was headed my way. At first, it looked like he was going to walk the top of the ridge to my left. But at about 40 yards, he turned to walk the side of the ridge to my right. He stopped to rub another tree, which gave me an opportunity to get the camera back to my right side. With all the leaves still on the trees, I had a small window to shoot through. I positioned the camera in that window and hoped he walked into it.
I just shot a good buck. He was down in the bottom here, making a rub. I just heard all that racket. And I saw his tines moving up and down, and he just kept walking straight up this ridge. I made another little rub right there. It's kind of hitting on a tree. Ended up coming right here at, shoot, 15 yards, and I just double lunged it. I want to pack this stuff up and go get him in a second. He's done. All right, go down. Yeah, he's finished. Awesome. Guess who it is? It's Cactus. Well, here he is, Cactus. He got his name from this point right here, this G2 on his right side. We got a picture of him in velvet this summer, and when I saw this point, I said, boy, that sure looks like a cactus, and that name stuck with him. He's just a great buck. His left side's not near as strong as his right, but that doesn't matter. He's a good, mature buck. I'm happy to get him.
From western peaks to eastern woods, Browning Ovix is designed to provide optimal concealment at every distance. Browning Ovix is a versatile, multi-seasonal camouflage pattern that adapts to a wide variety of terrain types to break up your outline. From guns to technical apparel, Browning offers a complete system of gear with Ovix to maximize concealment.
This segment is brought to you by HHA Sports.
So that hunt for Cactus definitely jump-started my addiction to videoing hunts, and that's when I committed to producing a hunting TV show. And for me personally, it has been an awesome and wild ride for the last decade.
Foggy's down right up here. Oh, I'm so glad I stayed put. I know the footage is terrible. It's terrible. All you can see is probably his body under that log up there. But I couldn't help it. He was getting ready to take off at that doe again, and I just dropped him right there. I know that's foggy. If it's not foggy, it's a big buck, so we're gonna go check him out. He's right up here. Well, here he is, folks, old Foggy. This buck got his name. I was at my house one day and I looked out into the bean field and I saw a buck out there, and it was a real foggy afternoon. It just rained, and so that's where this buck got his name. I started calling him Foggy from then on, and you know, he was my #1 hit lister on our home farm here this year, so I am definitely excited. I think I just shot Gimp. Let's take a closer look at this buck. He's got everything that I've always wanted in a buck. He's got the split brow tine, which is something I've always wanted. He's got the drop tine. He's got the split here on his left too. He's super heavy. Wow. Matt. All right, well, this is the wide 8. That's what we just called him, because he's wide and he's an 8-pointer. But he's a nice heavy buck, short brows, but he's wide. He's a good 19 inches wide. And I'm super happy with him, and proud to wrap my tag around him. Ah. Well, I just shot the big 6. I think it's the big 6. He's a mature buck, just a 6-pointer. Got a few pictures of him. Well, folks, here he is, the big 6. He snuck up on me. I barely got the camera on him. He saw me go to shoulder my gun,
He stopped behind the tree and I didn't have a shot. I just knew it was over. And then he just put his head down and walked from around that tree. And he gave me a quartering away shot, walking away, and I drilled him. Take a look at that. Super proud of this buck. Down right there. Big 8-pointer, probably 140s, 150 maybe. Heart shot him, he's down. He got just a little too close. Heart punched him, he ran about 50 yards, and here he lays. So, great buck. I've been fortunate to have a decent amount of success over the years, but even with all that, I couldn't do this by myself. We've got a team of guys spread across 9 states that video their hunts for the break. I think every one of us either hunt our own land or leased property that we manage for whitetail and turkey. If we do any hunts with outfitters, those are typically hunts that we can't do in our own backyards. Yeah, it's a good one. So expect to see a lot of whitetail hunting.
I'm so proud to be here and so proud to be part of the break team. So thank you guys for joining us.
Some turkey hunting.
And that's how you do.
A little bit of waterfowl.
Go on these honkers? Go now. You gotta be quicker, man.
And maybe a hunt or two out west this season on the break.
I don't think this guy's gonna have any ground shrinkage. I can see rack sticking up. He's better than I thought.
But we do have one guy on our team that is a world traveler. He's been to New Zealand for red stag, but I'm pretty sure South Africa is his favorite place in the world.
Yes, Africa, man. I love it. Happy birthday to me again.
We'll get to know Carl Drake right after this break in the action.
Banks Outdoors is the place that connects family.
Oh my God. Thank you.
Yeah.
That was unreal.
This is the place that connects friends.
Yeah, bro, you did it.
What a phenomenal story.
This is the place that brings excitement.
Free, bro.
Most importantly, this is the place where memories are made.
Really? And then he turns bronze. I'm like, oh my gosh. I will never forget this moment.
This segment is brought to you by Avian X. Real Deal G2 Seeds. And these fine sponsors.
Carl Drake is the world traveler of the break, and his favorite place in the world is Eland Safaris in South Africa.
What an absolutely amazing time we've had this week here in South Africa with Eland Safaris and Alex Thompson and all of his crew. And it's been a hunt of a lifetime for me, again this time.
He's been across the pond a half a dozen times or more, and his trophy room is filled with dozens of different species to prove it.
You made a perfect shot. Oh, tell me I made a perfect shot, please. It's a perfect shot. How long have we waited and waited and waited for this shot?
Again, Eland Safaris, I can't thank you much.
No, big pleasure, man.
This is awesome, dude. Let's get him on the truck, get him home, and see what the rest of the day has to offer.
No, sure.
All right.
Congratulations again, my man.
Thank you. Thank you. The Inyala. I mean, what can you say about it? An amazing animal. And you knew it was on our list, so you made it happen.
Yeah, beautiful animal. Like you said, we saw a lot of them this morning. You know, like you said, and once again, not as much frustration as the last time.
Absolutely.
And you pulled off a beautiful shot. Perfect. I'm gonna tell you one thing.
I don't know where to put the bow.
Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you so much.
Happy birthday.
I didn't even think about it today. It's my birthday. And what a better place and a better animal to take than an eland here in South Africa.
Beautiful. I want to say something till we get it.
Oh, man.
We didn't forget. But well done, sir.
Oh, dude. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. He's down. No tracking. He's down.
He did it in 50 yards.
Oh, man.
Not 50 yards at all.
Yes, we got our big warthog here. You know, he was quarter tight, so I pulled back just a little farther so I knew he was going to go just on the shoulder. It felt good.
Nope, straight through. It looks like a double long one, definitely.
Yes, Africa, man. I love it. Happy birthday to me again. Can you take him now? Yeah. Alex, what an amazing animal, the bushbuck.
No, for sure. Like I told you this morning, I think that sells the hunt even more is the walk in a river. But yeah, watch it, a truly amazing animal, skittish.
Very skittish. What a challenge. I mean, it's like we came in first thing this morning and I didn't realize how these animals, how alert they are, the senses are just amazing.
Yeah, well, like I said, it was a fun hunt. Big old male, and I hope you're happy, man.
Oh, I am so happy. You're exactly right. All the scar marks, giving details. Man, I cannot thank you enough. And Eland Safaris, I can't say enough. You got to get here, experience this. This place is amazing. I'm lost for words. Just all I can say is thank you so much for everything.
It's a big pleasure from our side, Colin. Just one more thing is congratulations on finishing your spiral horns in South Africa.
Oh, that's right. Thank you. My spiral horn slam is done, and this concludes it right here. So, Eland Safaris, go check them out. Go to the Break Team page. You'll see it there. Go online. Check it out. That's all I can say. It's an amazing place.
This was just a highlight of some of Carl's hunts at Eland Safaris over the years. Next week we'll have an entire episode of Carl's trip to Eland Safaris from 2021, and he's doing it with the new Browning 6.8 Western rifle.
You know, I got to brag a little bit about this new rifle that Browning sent me. This is the 6.8 Western in the X-Bolt, and it is such a lightweight gun. You know, I shot and there was very little recoil. It's fast, about 2,900 feet per second coming out of the barrel. I can't wait to see what else it'll do today. We got our white blesbuck. We got a few more animals on the list, and let's see what else it can do.
Tune in next week to catch all the action. See you then.